Hi everybody and welcome back to Halloween Town How To's. I hope everyone had an awesome weekend. I know for me I had a blast. I headed down to Smithville, New Jersey where they have their Witches' Day Out. And as you guys know or don't know, I made a video of a mashup between The Book of Life and Nightmare Before Christmas. Like costume witch hat. So here is a little clip of me getting honorable mention for best witch hat.
There's the work to do. Yeah, you think. And just say an hour before we go.
3, 5, 6.
And then here is a couple pictures of just me and my full on costume. So I had such a good time. I met so many wonderful people. Tons of pictures with so many different people. I met people from Japan. I met people from Ukraine. Just people from all over different states. It was just such a wonderful time. And if I'm still in the area, I can't wait for next year because I'm so doing it. I know the day before they did a monster bash. I would love to do that too, where it is a costume kind of parade / contest. And then the following day is the Witches' Day Out. So what an awesome weekend to have both of those things combined. All right, so enough about that. Let's get to this video. This video is basically going to be me explaining how I changed out my fan motor and LED lights to the clown with no face. I'm not going to show you that actual prop. I'm going to use a different prop that is not up. It's the same premise to changing it out. I will say your first one can be a little frustrating. The zip tie is just, that's what caused me to like scratch my head. And it took up the most time because I didn't want to rip my inflatable. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this is my inflatable that is Jack the Snowman. And what I've been finding is each inflatable is done differently. And what I mean by that is when I open this one up, all of your wires are connected into your fan motor and then sealed up. That is fantastic. You know it's waterproofed. When I opened up my clown with no face, it wasn't like this. It had, where are they at? It had like these end caps and then siliconed in to, I guess, help prevent water from leaking into that. It doesn't matter how it is because you're going to cut all the cords to this anyway. My frustration came from this part here. I'm trying to think of the best word to describe this. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. but there is a hem, I guess the best way to put it, that a zip tie is run all the way through it and then pulled tight to create a really good seal between this part and this part. So there actually is like a divot in between the outer part and the inner part, so this doesn't slide off. And in order to keep it airtight as best as possible, they zip tie this. So that is what gave me the most hardest time, was trying to, well, this is the end of the zip tie. All the way deep inside here, this crevice, you have to try to get a pair of scissors in there, or like something that is going to clip through a zip tie without ripping the material. Because if you rip your material the wrong way, you are going to destroy your entire inflatable. That was my frustration. Because I don't, like, there's no way to remove this piece from this piece. It's all one component. So that was my frustration. Everything else after I got that off was a cakewalk. So before I go any further, I replaced my clown with no face, the motor, and I believe it had 3 LED lights in it. I went on Amazon and they have kits that already have everything wired up. So the motor's wired up and your lights are wired up. All you have to do is undo this zip tie, pop your motor out, find your lights, which, here goes one. On this specific type of inflatable, they have the lights that come through, and this is like just called a little top hat that it clips into. You get a flathead screwdriver, hold the LED light, put the flathead screwdriver underneath and pop this up. And that's what you do for all 3 of them. If you have 3, 4, 5, it seems like they have 3 and 5, there's no 4. You remove all of that, and then you're able to install everything. Before you install your stuff, make sure your lights and your new motor are working before you do all of that, because there's nothing worse than doing all that work and then plugging it in and it just doesn't do anything. So here is a picture of what I ordered so you can see what I got. And they have all different sizes that will accommodate your inflatables. So just make sure yours has 3, 5, or I'm not sure what the other one was. The prices range from $16.99. The one I got was $19.99 to $24.99. And like I said, this is so much easier because I was prepared to go in and actually cut and replace every single LED light on their own, and then use, let me see if I can find my connectors. Do I have them still? Here they are. To use these butt splicers. Yes, they're called butt splicers. And then use my heat gun to shrink them up. You don't have to do any of that. All you have to do is take your motor out, pop the lights out, and install your new stuff. And it does come with those new top hat clips for the LED lights. So it comes with everything. It actually comes with zip ties, so you can re-zip tie the motor back into its place. Tip: when you are zip tying, make sure, this is very important, that, and I'm using this as an example, see this divot here? If you don't pull this through before you zip tie it, you're gonna have trouble, because you're gonna have a kink, or your plug cord is going to be coming out of this, and you don't want that. So please make sure that's what these divots are for, and then zip tie it. I will tell you that I did rip my clown with no face when I was cutting it. However, I got lucky because it ripped where there was 2 seams at the top, so it couldn't rip anymore. After I zip tied it back together, I just hot glued that sucker, and it's working. Because you can't throw like some stitches into that, because I don't want to puncture it. I don't want to create holes. I don't want to put a piece of duct tape on it, because you know me, I'm duct tape, zip ties, pool noodles, glue. So glue worked. It's holding up well, and I got that done. So definitely would do this again, and it's going to be quicker next time because I know what I'm up against. Zip ties from hell. All right, so I'm going to take you outside and show you how to change out light bulbs from a different style of inflatable. So this is the inflatable I'm talking about. And this inflatable has this kind of base. And this is one of the lights. So what you do is you unclip the sides and take that off, and that's your light bulb. You just replace the light bulb. Hold on a second. So after you replace the light bulb, you just make sure the base is down, touching this part, and you just secure your clips and put it back in. And that is easy as that. I will show you a picture of the exact light bulbs that I used for this. So I hope everybody finds this video helpful. I know I learned a lot just in doing this and found an easier way to go about changing out your LED and fan motors. Just buy the whole kit from Amazon and buy some light bulbs from your grocery store or a local box store. So until next time, guys, get making, get creative, and I will see you next time on Halloween Town How-Tos. Bye-bye, everybody.